Shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I start this lesson, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'm the brother Tazimah Kamath from the company of prophets here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teaches truth from a well. Peace and citation to the hopeful elect that scatter abroad. And you know, the Olympics is going on right now, okay, and it has nothing but satanic symbolism, okay, and that's Esau's way of, you know, showing the things that they want to do in the near future, okay. But in the beginning of these Olympics, it says, "Behold, a pale horse. Paris Olympics sparks fears of impending Armageddon," okay, in which we know, hey, we at the end of Esau's world. Okay, so let's actually grab that. Oh, we're already in 2nd Ezra, so let's go to the 6th chapter. Second Ezra 6 and verse 9. It says, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau," which shows you the spiritual symbolism of it, okay, that Jacob will pull Esau out of power, okay. And it says, verse 9, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Okay, Esau is the end of the world, which shows you that Esau is supposed to be in rulership right now, the so-called white man. Okay, and the end of the world meaning the end of this age. Okay, it says, "And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Hey, we at the end of this thing. All right, it's nothing but signs. The Lord showing signs. We got Esau telling on himself. Okay, and showing signs, and you know, these major sporting events. Okay. They can't hide themselves no more. Alright? It says, "Behold, a pale horse." It says, on Friday night, the 2024 Paris Olympics opening ceremony featured a pale horse from the book of Revelation, sparking fears that Armageddon is about to arrive. Alright, so now let's go to the book of Revelation and break that down. Okay? Because it's talking about a pale horse. Alright? Right here. This is Revelation 6 and 8. "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death." All right, because when you think about pale, you think about somebody dying. Okay, when you go to Jeremiah, not Isaiah, Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 6. And we can read verse 5. All right. Now it says, "For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." Okay. There's no sign nowhere in the time that we're in right now that peace is going to arrive. Okay. The only time peace is going to arrive is when the Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, delivers his elect of Israel. Okay. And makes this world new again, refresh. Set up a righteous government, righteous order, okay, and take Esau out of power, right? It says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with a child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." Okay? All faces turn into paleness. Okay? Death, man. Alright, nothing but death is around. Alright. Bear with me one sec. Alright. Now verse 7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? The elect is going to be saved out of it. But it's nothing but time of trouble, nothing time of death, destruction. All right, paleness. All right, you know. So now let's go back. Oh, it's lucky. Let's go back to Revelation. Let's go back to Revelation 6 and 8. Now it says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him. Okay, hell just represents the pit. Okay, the grave. Okay, or a condition on earth. All right, which a lot of people, there's gonna be death all around you. Right? It says, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Oh, hey, man. Okay. So now let's go to Sirach 39. It says of hunger and a beast of the earth. Okay. Sirach 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right. So Lord could put spirits on these animals to execute his wrath. Okay. Which in the fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay. Fire, hail, and famine. All right. It talks about hunger, famine. Okay. That's a big thing that's going to come on this earth. A lot of people going to bug the fuck out because they don't have food. All right. Famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. Okay. So Lord want to see bloodshed. Okay. The slaying of the Lord shall be many. Okay. It says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Let me grab this. Dogs to tear. This is Jeremiah 15 and 3. Now I will point over them four kinds, saith Yahweh, the swords to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Okay, it's not gonna be nothing but destruction. All right, the Lord using animals, all his creation, to destroy whatever he wants. And mainly 2/3 of our people are going to die in this land. Okay, 2/3 of Israel are going to die in America. Okay, it says the sword to slay and the dogs to tear. You're going to have dogs, bro, mauling people apart. The fowls of the heaven. Okay, the birds, the vultures, the ravens. The sword to slay. Any tool of destruction, is going to slay people, man. Machetes, guns. And mainly just your weapon of guns, because that's mainly what people use nowadays. Okay. So let's go back. Revelation 6 and 8. And the power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death. Okay, so now let's go to 2nd Ezra 16. There's a point in 2nd Ezra 16 that I wanted to get. Let me see. Let's see. Mourn. Bear with me one sec. Well, we can read this. 2nd Ezra 16 and 38 says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, but 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child come forth, they slack not a moment. Right, man. The woman can't hold on no longer. She gonna have to give birth to that child. All right, and this is how it's gonna be on this earth. When you go to 2 Ezra 14 and 17, it says, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." All right, the world is weak through age because of the man that's ruling. Okay, and the Lord is very dramatic. Hey, He want all this to come to pass. It's gonna be nothing but evil, bad times. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Oh, right here. 2 Ezra 16 and 23, right? It's talking about death and hell, right? It says, "And the dead shall be cast out as dung." Okay? As dung. You see a bird poop all over. Hey, man. They're going to be cast out like that. "And there shall be no man to comfort them." Right? Ain't going to be no funerals. You know? It says, "For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." Shalom, bro.
Shalom, bro.
Yeah, about Shemashah with the bro Tazier here.
Shalom, Akim, Wa'akwaf.
All right. It says, "And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." Right. So there ain't gonna be no funerals. It's not gonna be, time of mourning. Yeah. No, bro. It's gonna be time to just get in and go, bro. There's gonna be people dying left and right. Okay. But guess what? The elite is going to be saved out of that, man. But the fact that the elites are showing you, this pale horse and things going on, it shows you that, hey, impending, plagues are coming. Let's go to 2 Ezra 15 and, let me see. Let's see. 2 Ezra 15 and, let's see. Verse 5, it says, "Behold, saith Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So it's not fucking Satan doing this. Okay, this is Yahweh Shemel Shai. People are going to soon see that, hey, all these plagues are divine. This is not no man-made thing. Okay, this is divine acts of the Lord, who you annually call Jesus Christ, God, Allah, And it says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Hey, the sins are reaching up unto heaven. Okay? Hey, man, the straight wickedness from Esau, Edom, man. You see what's going on in the Olympics. They got, mockery and blasphemy of the Last Supper, which that whole painting is iconoclasm at that, whitewashing, but it just shows you that Esau, he worships idols. Okay, it's nothing but a Grecian Roman thing all over again, man. Yeah. All right. Let's see. It's a main point I want to get. Let's see. All right, yeah, verse 11, it says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." Hey, smite Egypt with plagues as before. This is a key sign that this place is known as Egypt. All right, spiritual Sodom in Egypt. You read that in the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter. All right, they smite plagues with Egypt, man. You read about the plagues in Egypt, it was dreadful, bro. Yeah. Reading it is one thing, but being in it is a whole different thing, man. It told you how it was darkness so thick that you could feel it. Apparitions. Yeah. All right, spirits, ghosts. All right, that's what people call it, ghosts. All right, but you got spirits messing with your mind. You got Yahushua. He quoted hearts filling them for fear.
Yeah, I just gonna say that too.
Oh, you want to add? You can add.
Nah. I was like, what the bro just said. I was just gonna say that, like, he quoted man's hearts filling them for fear, for seeing the things that was taking place in front of them, man. Because the Lord was sending, divine judgment upon, that kingdom, man, that Egypt.
Right.
The Egyptians, which the same thing, but even it's gonna be worse than the first round, man.
Right. Yeah, man. It's gonna be way worse, man. The Lord's gonna let America go out with a bang, with a boom. Okay, some nukes. But leading up to that is gonna be plagues. It's gonna be Jacob's trouble, famine,
sicknesses, all type of new illnesses. You know, pathogens going around.
Right.
You know, people getting sick off. You know, all type of strange. You know, sicknesses, man. You know, dying from that shit.
Right. You got this new demic they want to push. The bird thing. You know.
Bird box.
Yeah. That shit. But hey, hearts failing them for fears. Yahushua quoted, hey, because people were literally dying from heart attacks from how fucking scared it was during that time. Hearing monsters, and imagine you in the dark. You got a candle in front of you, you can't even see the candle, bro. That's how dark it is, man. That's how it's gonna be in America. Hey, they talk about EMP, bro. These people can't even live off electricity for like 1 week, bro. Okay, it shows you that these Americans, they're born in comfortability.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let's go back to it. Let me go back to the article, actually. It says, sparking fears that Armageddon is about to arrive. It says, during the ceremony, a pale horse raced at full speed with a rider donning an Olympic cape. Okay, and everybody's saying that, hey, this is in Revelation. This is in Revelation. Okay, you got the pale horse. Hey, man, it just shows you that there's nothing gonna be nothing but famine and death, destruction, woes,
calamities, man. That's what's coming. Hey, it say coming soon. That's kind of spiritual, bro.
Hey.
Coming soon, bro.
Coming soon.
It's coming soon to your neighborhood, man. Your Walgreens, your Publix. Famines.
Friendly neighborhood pale horse. Hey, man, look. There's nothing to gloss over, because when this happens, y'all people gonna be in very frightened mode, okay, and anxiety, wonder what to do next. All right, but we're telling you what to do now.
Yeah.
You need to get right with the Lord, okay? Israel, we talking to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because when this happens, you gonna want to know the answers, and guess what? Jesus Christ ain't gonna give it to you.
He ain't gonna help you in that time, man.
Right, your church ain't gonna give it to you. Your pastor that you give all your fucking money to ain't gonna give it to you, okay? Because you signed a 501c3 charter, taking your money so you can ride in the Benz.
For real.
All right, so you can pay his house, so you can pay his bills. Talking about you giving it to God. Yeah, who's your God? Jesus? Yeah, okay. We're gonna see when Jesus come break down your door.
Yeah.
Okay, and put your ass in the camp, and make your ass so damn scared you want to take the microchip.
Yeah. Or them so diehard right wing, militia group, going in your pantry, raiding your house and taking shit in the name of Jesus.
Right.
In their country, in God, America trust, right? None of that shit gonna save you in that day, man. If you don't have the names of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, all the wisdom, the knowledge, okay, you through in that time, bro. Because Isaiah 33:6, which I got right here.
Go ahead, read it.
Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Yeah, that's going to keep you stable, the wisdom and knowledge of the Holy Scriptures, man. All right, because knowing what's coming next, knowing what to do to maneuver within that time, instead of everybody else, they're not going to know what's going to happen. After plagues hit, they tell you how they're not going to be slack. It's going to continually happen. Like as a woman that's giving birth, that's in travail, she's feeling those birth pains constantly, back after back after back, that's how the destruction is going to come to America. And if you don't understand what time you're in or what's coming next, you're going to be lost out here, man, for the taking, really. And it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. All right, the fear of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is his treasure. So the fear of the Lord is You know, what's gonna keep you safe. You know, that's our treasure. You know, that's gonna uphold us and keep us stable within these times. Because fearing the Lord, you know, is the beginning of wisdom. You know, that's how you get the wisdom first. You gotta fear the Creator. Okay, and the begotten Son. You know, it says kiss the Son lest he be angry. But you calling all these other names, that's not the Son.
Right.
You know, that's not Yahweh Shai. That's not the deliverer. You know? That shit crazy.
Come, man. Hey, man, so with that, man, you understand the times that we in, man. I'm actually grab this real quick. Amos 5. Amos 5 and 13, it says, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. All right, the wise, man. We ain't gonna be teaching you and breaking down scriptures in that time. We're gonna be fighting for ourselves, bro. The hell. All right, but we see the times that's happening. That's why, you know, we coming under the feathers of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Coming under the, you know, the way that He wants us to come under. All right, there's only one way, one path. Okay, it says, let me see. Yeah, man. So, oh no, let me jump this. It says Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. So what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. We read Revelation 6 and 8. Does that sound like peace and light? No, that sounds like horrible destruction. And see, people can't visualize it because they don't have no faith. They don't have the fear. The Lord has to give you that fear of the Lord so you can understand. All right?
Mm-hmm. They think, they just gonna get the kingdom. They think they're just gonna get raptured. You know, ain't no tribulation. You know, which the scripture tells you otherwise. You know, it says through much tribulation. He says, you know, confirming the souls of the disciples. You know, the elect that through much tribulation shall, you know, they enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's a test. It's a journey, man. You know, you ain't going in there, you know, unscathed. You know, obviously we're gonna have the mercy of the Lord upon us. You know, the hopeful elect. You know, which we hope to be. But the elect are gonna make that. You know, through their trials. You know, being confirmed. You know, and conformed. Really.
Right, man. So you see, it's nothing but darkness, nothing but destruction. All right, and with that pale horse coming, it ain't showing no other horse but that pale one, because this is the time the Lord is about to show you to wake up, the realization, the reality. This is what I'm bringing. Okay, He's gonna smite Egypt as before with plagues. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this has been edifying. We want to give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. Until next time, we say Shalom.